What's up, everybody? Today, pretty exciting news. I think 2 nights ago we signed the contract on 5 acres, so we just got 5 acres right next to my Nana and Grandpa's house, which is really, really cool. Today we are going to be riding horses around and checking it out, and then we're also going to be putting a saddle on my new horse, Loretta. So yeah, should be a good day. So over here, those are the 2 horses, and then behind them is our new mare, Loretta. You can kind of see her. She's a paint over there. But yeah, I gotta get the halters, and yeah, pretty much just gotta go off and catch them. But yeah. And another thing, guys, I got the roof put on my pig pen. I didn't really feel like videoing it because it's really not that hard. It's literally just putting boards up and putting roof tin on top of it. So I figured it's pretty easy, but yeah, we got that all done. Better look at my new horse, Loretta. She's 5 going on 6-year-old paint mare. She's turning 6 in November, and she's pretty good. She's halter broke right now. We're working on desensitization and picking feet up and stuff, and doing picking feet up. I've picked her front feet up, just not her rear. And we're gonna saddle her today. I've rode her once bareback, but yeah, there she is. We got the dudes caught. We're mounted up. What you got to say? Alright guys, we are on the way there. Say hi, Axton.
Hi.
We are on the horse too.
Good.
Guys, so we just got to the lot. This is it. We have all this out here. These white posts sticking out of the ground. This is where we're gonna put our house. We're gonna do a barn dominium. And yeah, I'll kind of show you the layout of what we're gonna do. So right now we'd be standing in the middle of our house, and then that's our perk test hole over there. And then this is pretty much all ours. That you can, guys, here. You can see over here, there's a white pole over there, way over there. And then our other side of the property is that pole way out there. And then part of our property goes up on this hill too, so you can see that post out there is part of our property. And then over here, there's part of our property too. But yeah, we have all this land now, which is really, really cool. Alright guys, so right in here is where we're probably gonna have our cows and stuff, or we're gonna have our bulls and heifers. Or we'll probably only have 1 bull and get steers with all our calves and obviously heifers. But right in here, our house is right up there. This is probably where we're gonna have all our cows and stuff, is right in here. So yeah. Alright guys, so you may be wondering, yeah, it's a different day. Yesterday I had to go back and unsaddle because my dad came and picked us up. But we're back, so I guess I can keep showing you guys the tour. So up here is where our house is gonna be. I showed you that yesterday. And then over here is where we're probably gonna have our cows. You can see, right down in here. It's probably where we're gonna have our cows and stuff. And down out there is where we're gonna have our arena and horse barn and 4-H pig stuff, and probably show steers by the time. But yeah. Alright guys, so we're on like the other side of our lot, our house would be over there. So this is kind of the back side of the 5 acres. We're probably gonna have our horse barn somewhere in here, and then we'll put our big old arena out there. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'll show you guys over here where I'm gonna put the arena. And it's probably gonna be, cat claw. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, I'd say at least 2 years before I can start working on the arena, because we still gotta build our house and stuff. But we're probably gonna put our arena somewhere out here in the flats. Probably somewhere out here. But we're gonna have our horse barn in there, like in here. Oh. And then we're probably gonna have our arena out there. But yeah, that's pretty much a tour of the land. Here in a sec, probably in the next 2 hours, we're gonna go back over to my Nana and Grandpa's house and go and put a saddle on my new horse and see how she does with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, we're walking down to the horse trailer. We are gonna go put the saddle on Loretta. So yeah. Okay. Well guys, we just got saddle put on her. We tightened the cinch on her and she blew my cinch out. Blew out my back billet and everything. It got under. I didn't put a breast collar on her, so it slid underneath her and blew out the back cinch, as you can see right there. So we're just having her walk around with it on right now, but sadly I didn't get a video. She was bucking like crazy. There was a gate right there and she went straight into this panel and knocked it over. She was really bucking and blew off my back, or blew out my front like Latigo thing, and then blew out my back billet. But yeah, that's the update so far. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Somebody learned a very valuable lesson today. Do never buck into a fence post, because then they have to learn what blue coat is. It's all over her leg too. Very, very valuable lesson today, Loretta. Look at that big old freaking gash in her face because she went crazy bucking. Because we put a saddle on her today. She went crazy freaking bucking and skinned her face on this post right here. Because I barely tightened the cinch. All because of the cinch. Crazy old Loretta. She's good though. Honestly, the first time we ever put a saddle on her, so oh well.